Good afternoon from Tokyo, Japan. For those of you new, welcome. My name is Griff with Griff Abroad. My wife and I retired early, and now we established ourselves in Bangkok, Thailand. But we continue to slow travel, and we're here in Tokyo. And I'm going to talk to you guys more about living abroad as well as retiring early. And today's topic of conversation is from a news article that I saw on CNBC. And it was talking about Social Security. And I have to ask you guys, is Social Security still going to be around when you retire? I'll tell you what, this article made me realize that maybe Social Security is not going to be available. And I've had this conversation before a long time ago. And so I've been perfectly aware that Social Security is going to basically, disappear. And I don't know if you've been having this conversation, but I hope you have, because if you're my age in the 50s, yeah, you have to really consider the fact that maybe Social Security will not be available for you. So in the United States, you can start taking your Social Security at 62, but you're getting like 25% less of your benefits. You don't get full benefits, your entire Social Security, until you reach the age of 66, I believe. And if you guys know and you're retired, let me know in the comments below if I'm telling you guys the right information. Because I'm just trying to remember, but I can't remember 100%. Anyways, with Social Security, I remember seeing my mom's Social Security, and she's like 80, I'll say later 80s, let's put it that way. And she is getting about $2,000, dollars a month in Social Security benefits. And to be honest with you, I don't know if that even keeps up with inflation. You guys have to let me know that too, because I don't think it keeps up with inflation, because $2,000 doesn't seem that much, especially when you work 30, 40 years of your life into Social Security, and that's all you get. I don't know. It seems a little bit too little, in my opinion. And this article is talking about how Social Security is going to become insolvent. I believe they said that 75 million people are going to be going on to Social Security. And you also have a big baby boomer generation that's going on already on Social Security. And yeah, so it's going to be kind of crazy here in the next 10 years. I believe they said in 2033 that you'll only be able to get 77% of Social Security. That means they run out of money and they can't pay you the full amount anymore. So, gosh, to be honest with you guys, I've always been prepared to not have Social Security. I never expected to get Social Security. Even from a young age, I knew that I wasn't going to get Social Security. Also, I've had my own businesses for over 15 years of my life. So I haven't had put money into Social Security either. So with that, I knew, when it comes to me getting Social Security, yeah, there won't be nothing there. And I'm not expecting anything to be there. So that's why I had to prepare for my own retirement. And if you're still young, in your 20s and 30s, look at investing into your own personal investments and don't rely on Social Security. Because I'll tell you what, I can't guarantee it's going to be there when you retire. And I think the conversation also definitely needs to be happening now more than ever. A lot of people, going into debt, and also, student loans. Yeah, this conversation really needs to be more out in the forefront for everybody. And these articles come up, every once in a while in the U.S. news. And the CNBC published this article and kind of reminded me that, this conversation needs to be happening more often, especially with my generation, Gen X, is that you really have to prepare for retirement and don't anticipate having Social Security. And that's why I'm having this conversation with you guys. Some of you are Gen X, I'm assuming, and some of you may be younger or older. But I think for the most part, if I can kind of give you some suggestions and advice on how to invest for retirement, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to have this conversation with you. That's the reason why I created this channel, to talk to you guys not only about retiring early, but also in terms of financial independence and also learning about investments, because that's how I was able to retire early. That's going to be it for this conversation. I'm enjoying my wonderful afternoon here in Japan. It's really pretty. Look at that. Can you see behind me? Wow, this is really nice. It's a wonderful path or a walking trail inside the city. So this is basically, I don't know how long it goes. I've been walking for quite a while. So this trail goes on and on, but it kind of cuts through the city, so it still has roads going by it. And then, but it's a wonderful walking trail. Also, people bike on here. Also, people run on here. So it's really nice. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, and we'll see you guys back in the next episode. Have a great day. Bye-bye.